I'm extremely pleased to have this meeting here today with Bartolomej Holubar from Block Smart Lockers. Hi, Bartolomej. Hi, how are you doing?
Hi, Andre. Thank you. Pleasure to be here with you.
So it's a quite a special moment for me and for both of us actually that we are actually going to announce that Block's smart lockers will be the main sponsor of the Office Lockers Review 2025. So thank you, Bartolome, for that support and for the interest and for the visionary position in office lockers industry.
As we both know, the office locker industry is booming and the proper review is still missing. So it's a huge pleasure to be part of it and support the growth of the industry in general.
So you have been in the industry for a while. We just talked about the locker behind you is actually one of the first you designed and built already 10 years ago. So is it really so long your history in office lockers?
Yeah, exactly. We started in 2018. A locker that you see behind me, it was part of my bachelor thesis, which I was doing back then, like smart parcel locker for office buildings, for reception area to handle parcels from e-commerce. And yeah, that's how we started, and we grew to other office challenges and use cases that are becoming more and more dominant these days.
We met also 6 months ago at the Orgatech exhibition and recorded a video that I will add here below because I think this was quite a good video explaining what is the status of office lockers and what is the future of office lockers. But now it's 6 months ahead from the Orgatech. How do you see the industry? Is it growing? Is it booming? Is it stable? What is your feeling about the pulse of the office lockers industry?
My feeling is compared to where it's going to be in 10 years, right now it's still in the beginning. Let's say all of the customers globally basically are still the early adopters of this technology in the offices because we see it really for the basic use cases right now. But the challenges in the workspaces that can be handled by smart locker technology, they're huge. It's a huge opportunity, and yeah, it's a pleasure for us to talk with these early adopters and shape this industry together with them.
It's an interesting thing, this office locker segment. This is not monofunctional. There are very different use cases where the office or smart lockers are used, starting from the asset management, ending with personal storage, luggage storage, different rental services. Do you see some kind of what is the main trend, or is there a main use case that most of the clients are using, or they are using exactly a little bit of everything?
Look, they're using most of the time, they are using a little bit of everything. The most common use case these days in workspace, in the office, is employee storage. Basically, you tap your employee card, your locker opens. That's the vast majority of the lockers that are powered by smart locking technology work this way. But as we don't meet each other every day in the office anymore and we need to collaborate, there are other challenges. If you are my colleague, Andre, I need to leave you some documents or keys, for example. The locker is great to do that. I just put the item, the delivery for you. You'll get a Microsoft Teams or Slack notification that there is the delivery from Bart waiting for you there. And these are let's say, the majority of the scenarios. And as you mentioned, managing or distributing employee laptops or other IT assets, it's booming as well.
And also, this is not only offices. Those lockers are used also in the public spaces, like in venues and concert halls and exhibition halls. And you can make also money with that. You can make additional revenue by renting out the locker space for others. So there are very many use cases, and I think that we are going to see lockers more and more around us in the future.
100%, 100%. Locker is basically like we call it extended hand. Anything that's basically saves capacity of you. That's where the smart locker makes sense.
But let's talk a little bit about the technology still, because this is a smart locker. It consists smart part. It means software. It means hardware. What is your opinion? How ready this product is? Is there a lot of innovate still, or it's almost ready to go to the scaling phase?
Look, the whole industry started as a, let's say, smart locks provider. And that's basically how it all started. Let's say some lock that is able to communicate with the employee access cards. Then, after COVID especially, more logistics, internal challenges evolved. And with them, the software piece became more and more important to handle all of these internal challenges. So we are going from hardware towards the software that needs to communicate with third-party software. As I mentioned, in Office, employees are using multiple software, such as Microsoft Teams, Slack, Jira, etc. And basically, smart lockers has to communicate with the tools that our companies in their workspace, in their offices are already using. So there's huge space for improvement still.
And your software is already integrated with most of those softwares you mentioned, like Microsoft Teams, Jira, Slack, you name it.
It's important to integrate everything that employees are operating in their workspace to one platform. So to give you an example, if you are using Smart Locker as an employee for your storage, you just open your Microsoft Teams app and you open your locker directly from Microsoft Teams app. So it's becoming more and more integrated.
Absolutely beautiful. So, but let's talk a little bit about this Office Lockers review also. We are going to publish it next week, and hopefully this is going to be sort of a Bible for all the companies and interested parties. But we are not only limiting our collaboration to the publishing the review as a paper. We are also having quite a comprehensive program of educational content to share, because we see that there is a gap of knowledge in the market with the companies who could be potentially using lockers, but they don't know yet. So our collaboration is extended to content creation and educational part of Office Lockers. So I can't wait to start collaborating on that and sharing the best practices from Block's smart lockers.
Absolutely. Great pleasure to collaborate on this. As mentioned, the industry is still in the beginning compared to where it's heading, and it would be a pleasure to provide you all the insights from the client throughout various use cases. So looking forward to that.
So Bartolomej, thank you for your time now and for your support as a leader of the Office Lockers industry. Hopefully we are going to share good knowledge with you quite soon again. Let's wait for the Office Lockers review launch. If you are willing to get that ahead of time, please visit officelockerreview.com and subscribe to the service, so you will get the review when it will be launched without any delay. So thank you again, Bartolomej, and see you soon.
Thank you, Andre. Looking forward. Cheers.